Please rate US if you like. 5 phrases for responding to bad news. 1. Oh no, though. That's terrible. 3. Poor you. Use this to respond to bad situations that are not too serious. 4. I'm so sorry to hear that. 5. I'm sorry for your loss. Use this only if someone has died. 5 ways to say I don't know, though. I can't help you there. 3. Informal beats me. 4. I'm not really sure. 5. I've been wondering that too. 10 phrases for asking for someone's opinion or giving your opinion. 1. What do you think about? Though. How do you feel about? What's your opinion of? 4. What are your views on? 5. In my opinion. 6. I'd. 7. Personally I think, believe. 8. If you ask me. No. The way I see it. No. The way I see it. Thus. From my point of view. 1. I've never given it much thought, though. I don't have strong feelings either way. 3. It doesn't make any difference to me. 4. I have no opinion on the matter. 5. Very informal, whatever. 1. How are you? Though. How's it going? 3. How ya doing? 4. How are things? 5. How's life? 6. How have you been? 7. How's family? 8. What's up? What's new? Thus. What have you been up to lately? 1. I'm fine thanks, how about you? Though. Pretty good. 3. Not bad. Great. 5. Couldn't be better. 6. Can't complain. 7. I've been busy. 8. Same as always. Thus. Could be better. No. Not so great. Rate us if you like the app. 10 ways to respond to thank you. 1. You're welcome. PIV. Next. Rate us if you like the app. 10 ways to respond to thank you. Thus. Thank you. Use this when you also have something to thank the other person for. PIV. Thus. Thank you. Use this when you also have something to thank the other person for. 1. You're welcome. Though. No problem. 3. No worries. 4. Don't mention it. 5. My pleasure. 6. Anytime. 7. It was the least I could do. 7. It was the least I could do. 8. Glad to help. 1. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm your name. Though. I don't think we've met before. My name's your name. 3. This is 4. I'd like you to meet. 5. Have you met? 6. I'd like to introduce you to. 7. Nice to meet you. 7. Nice to meet you. 8. It's a pleasure to meet you. No. Likewise. Thus. And you. 1. Really? Though. That's interesting. 3. 4. Right. 5. Gotcha. 1. It was nice chatting with you, though. Well, it's getting late. Anyway, I should get going. 4. Formal. Sorry, but I'm afraid I need to. 5. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I actually gotta run. 1. Hi, this is Jane. Though. Formal. May I speak with John Smith? 3. Informal. Is John there? 4. I'm calling about. 5. I'm returning your call. 6. Formal. One moment P. 1. Can you tell me? Could you tell me? 3. I'd like to know. 4. Do you know? 5. Do you have any idea? 5. Do you have any idea? 1. Exactly. Absolutely. 3. That's so true. 4. That's for sure. 5. I agree. 6. I couldn't agree with you more. 7. That's exactly what I think. That's exactly how I feel. 8. Informal. Tell me about it. You're telling me. Informal. I'll say. Thus. I suppose so. 1. I don't think so, though. I beg to differ. 3. I'm afraid I don't agree. 4. I'm not so sure about that. That's not how I see it. 6. Not necessarily. 7. Yes, but say your opinion. 8. On the contrary. No. Very informal. No way. Thus. Very strong. I totally disagree. 5 ways to make or respond to an offer. 1. More formal. Would you like a drink? Though. Informal. Do you want some water? 3. Can I get you something to eat? 4. That'd be great, thanks. Equals yes. 10 phrases for invitations. 1. Are you free Saturday night? Though. Are you doing anything Saturday night? 3. Let me check my calendar. 4. Informal. Do you wanna see a movie? 5. Formal. Would you like to join me for dinner? 6. I'd love to. 6 phrases for talking about future plans. 1. I'm going to. Though. I'm planning to. 4. I'd like to. 5. I might. I may. 10 ways to talk about likes or dislikes. 1. I loved soccer. Though. I'm really into soccer. 3. I live for soccer. 4. Soccer is my thing. 5. I'm crazy about soccer. 5 ways to make a suggestion. 1. How about X trying something new? Though, why don't you X talk to your boss? 3. Maybe we should X do more research. 4. I'd recommend X going to the doctor. 5. Have you thought about X buying a new computer? 10 phrases for asking, talking about jobs. 1. Where do you work? Though, what do you do? What do you do for a living? 3. I work at Microsoft. 4. I'm an accountant. 5. I'm unemployed. I'm between jobs at the moment. 6. I'm looking for work. 7. I'm a stay-at-home mom, dad. 8. I run my own business. 9. I'm a freelance writer, designer, etc. Thus, I'm retired. Please rate US. 10 ways to say thank you. 1. Thanks. Though, thanks a lot. 3. Thank you so much. 4. Thanks a million. 5. Thanks for your help. Thanks for helping me. 6. I really appreciate it. 7. I'm really grateful. 8. That's so kind of you. No, I can't thank you enough. For extremely important things. Thus, I owe you one. This means you want me to do a favor for the other person in the future. 10 phrases for describing relationships. 1. I'm single. Though, I have a boyfriend, girlfriend. 3. We're engaged equals going to get married. 4. We're getting married in June. 5. I'm married. 6. I've been married for years. 7. I'm divorced. 8. I'm widowed equals my husband, wife has died. No, I'm not looking for anything serious. Thus, I'm not quite over my ex equals I still have feelings for my ex-boyfriend, girlfriend or ex-husband, wife. 5 ways to ask for clarification. 1. Pardon. If you didn't hear or understand what the person said, though, would you mind repeating that? 3. What do you mean? 4. Asking for more information. 5. I'm not sure I follow you equals I don't understand. 6. Could you explain? 5 ways to check if the other person understands you. 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? Though, does that make sense? 3. Do you know what I mean? 4. Are you with me so far? Often used in the middle of a long explanation or instructions. 5. Is that clear? Often used after giving orders or expressing disapproval or another negative attitude. 5 ways to ask for help. Learn all these sentences by heart. 1. I need a little help. Though, could you help me out? 3. Could you give me a hand? 4. Usually used for physical tasks. 5. Could you spare a couple minutes? 6. Could you do me a favor? 5 ways to ask someone else to do something. 1. More formal, would you mind opening the window? Though, could you please turn off the lights? 3. Informal, can you pass me the chicken? 4. Please send me the information. 5. I'd appreciate it if you could wash the dishes. Please rate US. 5 ways to respond to an apology. 1. That's okay, though, it happens. 3. No problem. 4. Don't worry about it. 5. I forgive you. For serious problems. Please rate US. 5 phrases for apologizing. 1. I'm sorry that X. I was so rude yesterday, though, it's my fault. I am taking responsibility for the problem. 3. Oops, sorry. For very small problems. 4. I should have X. Called you and told you I'd be late. 5. Formal, I apologize for X, the delay. 5 ways to interrupt someone. 1. Sorry to interrupt but, though. Excuse me, could I talk to you for a minute? Do you have a minute? 3. Could I jump in here? Use this when interrupting a discussion among many people. 4. Sorry, I just want to say that. 5. Formal, may I have a word? 10 ways to encourage someone. Learn all these sentences by heart. Keep up the good work, though. That was a nice try. Say this after someone made a good effort but failed. 3. That's a real improvement. 4. You're on the right track. 5. You almost got it. 6. You're doing great. 7. Don't give up. Hang in there. When someone is currently having difficulties, you can do it. No. Give it your best shot. Best shot equals best try, best effort. Thus, nice job. You did great. After the person has done something good. 5 phrases for complaining. 1. I'm not happy about this, though. I'm sorry but this is unacceptable. 3. I'm not very satisfied with X this product, this situation. 4. Informal, I can't stand it when X the internet is slow. 5. Informal, this sucks. 10 phrases for remembering, reminding, or forgetting. 1. I'll always remember, I'll never forget, though. If I remember correctly, as far as I can recall. 3. I have a vague recollection of. 4. It's on the tip of my tongue equals I'm trying to remember but I can't quite remember. 5. My mind went blank equals I couldn't remember, think of anything. 6. It doesn't ring a bell equals it doesn't sound familiar. 7. Please remember to, please don't forget to. 8. I'd like to remind you about. No. You haven't forgotten to, about have you? Thus. It completely slipped my mind. I completely forgot about it. 10 phrases for saying something is easy or difficult. 1. It's a piece of cake. 2. It's a cinch. 3. It's a breeze. 4. Anyone can do it. 5. There's nothing to it. 6. It's hard. 7. It's a bit tricky. 8. It's really tough. No. It's not a walk in the park. Thus. It's very demanding equals it takes a lot of time and energy. 10 expressions about age. 1. She's in her early 20s equals years old. 2. He's in his late 30s equals years old. 3. She just turned 6. 4. Act your age. Use this when an adult is being immature acting like a child. 5. I'm not as young as I used to be. 6. I'm not over the hill yet. Over the hill equals an informal expression to say old. 7. He's no spring chicken equals he's not young. 8. She's wise beyond her years, she is young but she has the wisdom of an older person. No. I'm having a senior moment. Thus. He lived to a ripe old age equals a very old age. 10 phrases for shopping. 1. Do you have? 2. Where can I find? 3. I'm just browsing. Browsing equals looking casually. 4. I'm looking for. How much is this? Is this on sale? 7. Can I try it on? Use this to ask if you can put on clothing to see if it's the right size. 8. I'll take it. No. Do you take credit cards? No. Do you take credit cards? Thus. I'd like to return, exchange this. 10 phrases for talking about food. Learn all these sentences by heart. 1. I'm starving. I'm very hungry. 2. Let's grab a bite to eat. 3. How about eating out tonight? Eat out equals eat at a restaurant. 4. I brought some snacks. 5. This soup is delicious. 6. Could I have another helping of potatoes? Another helping equals another portion. 7. I'll have use this phrase for ordering in a restaurant. 8. Could we get the check please? No. I'm full equals I'm satisfied. Thus. I'm stuffed equals I ate a lot maybe too much. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for talking about TV. 1. Where's the remote? Remote equals remote control. PIV. 2. Is there anything good on? 3. Can I change the channel? 4. I've already seen this episode. 5. This is a rerun. Rerun equals an old episode that was already shown on TV previously. 6. I love this show. 7. There are too many commercials. 7. There are too many commercials. 8. Stop channel surfing. Channel surfing equals changing the channel quickly. No. Check the TV guide. The TV guide has the information about the TV programming and schedule. Thus, it's the season finale. The final episode of the season. 10 phrases you'll hear in the airport. 1. Do you have any bags to check? 2. Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat? Aisle equals corridor. 3. Here's your boarding pass. Boarding pass equals the paper that permits you to enter the plane. Your flight leaves from gate. 5. Your seat number is F. Chair. Flight is now boarding. Boarding equals passengers can enter the plane. 7. Your flight has been delayed. 8. Your flight has been cancelled. No. This is the final call for flight. Thus, what is the purpose of your trip? 10 ways to talk about price. 1. It cost a fortune. 2. It cost an arm and a leg. 11 ninths, 7:57 a.m. Commandment U 8038 to 3. That's a rip-off equals overpriced. Far more expensive than it should be. 4. I can't afford it equals I don't have enough money to buy it. 5. That's a bit pricey. 6. That's quite reasonable equals it's a good price. 7. It's pratishat off equals there's a pratishat discount. 8. That's a good deal equals a good value for the amount of money. 8. That's a good deal equals a good value for the amount of money. No. It was a real bargain. Thus. It was dirt cheap equals extremely inexpensive. 5 phrases for hot weather. 1. It's nice and warm today. 2. It's absolutely boiling. Boiling equals extremely hot. 3. We're having a real heat wave. Heat wave equals many consecutive days of hot weather. 4. The sun's really strong today. 5. It's hot and humid. 5 phrases for cold weather. 1. It's a little chilly. 2. It's freezing equals extremely cold. 3. The temperature's dropping. 4. Make sure to bundle up. Bundle up equals put on warm clothes for protection against the cold. Patch. We're expecting some winter weather. Winter weather equals no hail, sleet, ice sets. Phrases for talking about rain. Learn all these sentences by heart. Ek. It's drizzling equals raining lightly. Do. It's pouring equals raining heavily. Teen. It's raining cats and dogs equals raining heavily. Char. I got caught in a downpour. Patch. I think the rain's letting up. Letting up equals getting lighter and stopping. 10 ways to say you're tired. Ek. I'm exhausted. Do. I'm dead tired. Teen. I'm pooped. Char. I'm spent. Patch. I'm beat. Che. I'm running on fumes. I'm running on empty. Sat. I can hardly keep my eyes open. At. I'm off to bed. No. I'm gonna hit the sack. Hit the sack equals go to bed. Thus. It's bedtime for me. 5 phrases for promises or resolutions. Ek. I really should. I promise that I'll. Teen. I swear I won't. A very strong promise. Char. No matter what happens I'm going to. Patch. Come hello high water I'll. 10 excuses for being late. Ek. Sorry I'm late. Do. I overslept equals I slept longer than I should have. Teen. My alarm didn't go off. Char. I had to wait ages for a bus. Ages equals a very long time. Patch. The bus was late. Che. The traffic was terrible. Sat. I couldn't find a parking spot. At. I got lost coming here. No. I was tied up in a meeting. Tied up equals occupied, impossible to escape. Thus. I just lost track of time equals I didn't notice what time it was. 5 ways to say someone is correct. Ek. That's right. Do. That's spot on. Teen. You've hit the nail on the head. You've nailed it. Char. I suppose so. Use this when you agree but you are not completely convinced. Patch. I'm afraid you're right. Use this in response to bad news to say the bad news is correct. 5 ways to say someone is wrong. Ek. I'm afraid that's not quite right. Do. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Teen. No, you've got it wrong. Char. No, that's all wrong. Patch. Informal, rude, baloney, bullshit. 5 ways to say someone is smart. Ek. He's really sharp. Do. She's brilliant. Teen. He's very bright. Char. She's a genius. Patch. He's a smart cookie. 5 ways to say someone is stupid. Learn all these sentences. Ek. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Do. She's a few cards short of a deck. Teen. He's a bit slow. Char. She's a complete idiot. Patch. He's really dumb. 10 ways to avoid answering a question. Learn all these sentences. Ek. No comment. Do. I'm not at liberty to say equals I don't have permission to give the information. Teen. Wait and see equals you will discover the answer later. Char. Let me get back to you equals I will give you the answer later. Patch. I'm sorry that's confidential. Che. I'm sorry that's personal. Sat. I'd rather not talk about it. At. It's none of your business. Rude, telling the other person to stop inquiring about your life. No. Mind your own business. Rude, telling the other person to stop inquiring about your life. Thus. Why do you want to know? Rate us if you like the app. 15 phrases for being rich or poor. Ek. He's short on cash. PIV. Next. Do. He's broke equals he has no money. Teen. His bank account is overdrawn. Char. He's just scraping by equals he is just barely surviving on little money. Patch. He makes minimum wage equals he earns the minimum salary. Che. He's pinching pennies express the idea that the person is trying to conserve money when they have very little money. Sat. He's scrimping and saving express the idea that the person is trying to conserve money when they have very little money. At. She's very wealthy. Thus. She's loaded. Gyara. She's filthy rich. Gyara. She's filthy rich. Bara. She inherited a fortune. Tera. She's making a killing. Chauda. She's raking in the cash. Pandra. She's rolling in dough. 10 phrases for talking about statistics. Ek. The crime rate rose. Do. The crime rate went up. Teen. There was a sharp increase in crime. Sharp equals sudden and large. Char. There was a gradual rise in crime. Patch. There was a spike in crime. Spike equals a sudden increase and then decrease. Che. The crime rate reached its peak. Peak equals the highest point. Sat. The crime rate plateaued. Plateaued equals stayed at the same level. At. There was a slight decrease in crime. No. The crime rate dropped. Thus. The crime rate plummeted equals decreased a lot very quickly. 10 ways to say someone's talented. Learn all these sentences by heart. Ek. She was born to dance. Do. He's a natural. Teen. She could do it in her sleep. Char. He knows it inside out. Patch. She knows New York like the back of her hand. 6. She's a walking encyclopedia of philosophy. 7. He's in a class of his own. 8. He's the best in the business. 9. She's very gifted. 10. He's a chemistry whiz. 10 phrases for telling someone to wait. 1. Could you give me a minute? 2. Informal, hang on a sec, just a sec. 3. Hold on. 4. Let me see, think. 5. I'll be right with you. 6. Bear with me. 7. That'll have to wait. 8. Be patient. No, not so fast. Used for cautioning someone to wait and not make a bad decision or take reckless action. Thus, hold your horses. Used for cautioning someone to wait and not make a bad decision or take reckless action. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for estimating or guessing. 1. If I had to take a guess, I'd say she's about years old. PIV. Next. Though. It's difficult to say, but I think our customers are more satisfied. 3. Off the top of my head, I'd say the company has employees equals what I remember estimate without checking the actual statistics. 4. It's about miles away. 5. It's around 3 hours long. 6. I wouldn't be surprised if Peter asks Jill to marry him. 7. There's a good chance it'll rain tomorrow. 8. I have a feeling, hunch, the boss won't be happy about this. Hunch equals an instinctive feeling. No. I bet he'll be late. Thus, your guess is as good as mine equals I don't know. 1. I'm debating between option A and option B, though I can't make up my mind. 3. I'm on the fence equals I'm in the middle, I don't know what to decide. 4. I'll take that into consideration. 5. On the other hand, 6. I'm having second thoughts equals I'm reconsidering my decision. 7. I changed my mind. 8. He convinced, persuaded me to. No. Looking back, I know it was the right decision. Thus, it's up to you equals you can decide. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for good luck or bad luck. 10 phrases for good luck or bad luck. Learn all these sentences by heart. PIV. Next. 1. Good luck. Though. Better luck next time. Say this after someone fails and you hope they do better next time. 3. Just my luck. This is a sarcastic phrase meaning that something unlucky happened. 3. Just my luck. This is a sarcastic phrase meaning that something unlucky happened. 4. Lucky you. 5. That was a stroke of luck equals a sudden event of good luck. 6. Some people have all the luck. Say this when someone else is constantly lucky and you feel like you're not lucky. 7. As luck would have it equals by chance. 7. As luck would have it equals by chance. 8. He's down on his luck equals he's having a long period of bad luck or difficulty. No. No such luck equals something good that could have happened didn't happen. Thus, what rotten luck. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for worries or relief. 1. I'm scared that. PIV. Next. Though. I can't help thinking that. Use this for thoughts that you try to avoid but they keep coming into your mind. 3. It's been keeping me up at night. Use this when you're so worried about something that you can't sleep. 4. What if? 5. Phew. 6. Thank goodness. 7. What a relief. 8. You had me worried for a moment. No. You have no idea what a relief it is. Thus, that's a huge load off my mind. 10 phrases for talking about the future. 1. It'll happen any day now. Used to say something will happen soon. Though. It's right around the corner. Used to say something will happen soon. 3. In the near future. Used to say something will happen soon. 4. It won't happen in our lifetime equals in the next years. 5. It's a sign, taste of things to come equals it indicates how things will be in the future. 6. I'm counting down the days until equals I'm excited about the future event. I can't wait for it to happen. 7. Sooner or later it's bound to happen eventually equals it will definitely happen sometime in the future. 8. I'll get around to it equals I'll do it sometime in the future but I don't know exactly when. No. I'll do it right away. I'll get right on it equals I'll do it immediately. Thus, time will tell. In the future we will know if something is true, false or good, bad. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for compliments. 1. You look nice, you look amazing. Are used for complimenting a person's appearance. PIV. Next. Though. What a beautiful necklace, dress, etc. Are used for complimenting a person's appearance. 3. I like your shirt, shoes, haircut, etc. are used for complimenting a person's appearance. 4. The lasagna is delicious, complimenting a person's cooking. 5. You're a fantastic cook, complimenting a person's cooking. 6. My compliments to the chef. Complimenting a person's cooking. 7. What a nice apartment. For complimenting a person's home. Art. You have a beautiful home for complimenting a person's home. No. She's so cute. For complimenting a person's children. Thus. Your kids are a lot of fun for complimenting a person's children. Rate us if you like the app. 15 phrases for certainty or probability. 1. I'm absolutely sure. PIV. Next. Do. I'm positive that. 3. I have no doubt that. 4. I'm 100% certain. 5. I'm convinced that. 6. Chances are that equals this will probably happen. 7. Odds are that equals this will probably happen. 8. I seriously doubt it. No, I don't think so. Thus, probably not. 11. It's not very likely. 12. There's not much chance of that. 13. I'd be very surprised if that happened. 14. I wouldn't bet on it. There's a small chance it could happen but it probably won't happen. 15. That'll never happen. Rate us if you like the app. 10 ways to say something is interesting, boring. 1. It's fascinating. PIV. Next. Do. It's intriguing. 3. I couldn't tear myself away. 4. I couldn't put it down. This phrase is used for an extremely interesting book. 5. I was so into it I lost track of time. 6. It does nothing for me. 7. I was bored to tears. 8. I was bored to death. No. I was dying of boredom. Thus. It's about as exciting as watching paint dry equals it's very boring. Rate us if you like the app. 10 phrases for cheering someone up. 1. What's the matter? PIV. Next. Do. What's wrong? 3. Are you alright? 4. You look a bit down equals a little sad. 5. Is there anything I can do to help? 6. Cheer up. Chin up. 7. It's not so bad. 8. Everything will be okay. No. Look on the bright side equals consider the positive aspects. Thus, it's not the end of the world. This phrase is used when someone is upset about something small and trivial. Rate us if you like the app. 7 phrases for disappointment. 1. What a pity. PIV. Next. Do. What a shame. 3. How disappointing. That's too bad. Bummer. Che. It was a real letdown. 7. It didn't live up to my expectations. 10 ways to say you don't believe someone. 1. Yeah right. Do. You're kidding. 3. You're pulling my leg. 4. That's a bit of an exaggeration. 5. He's stretching the truth. Che. He's not telling the whole truth. 7. She's being economical with the truth equals she's lying or not telling the entire truth. 8. His story is fishy. No. That's an outright lie. Thus, that's a pack of lies. Rate us if you like the app. 10 expressions for bad people. 1. He's a creep equals unpleasant, suspicious, makes you afraid, uneasy. PIV. Next. Do. He's a pervert equals someone with disgusting sexual tendencies. 11 9s, 10:06 a.m. Kumamantu 8038-3. He's a sicko. 4. He's a scumbag. 5. He's an asshole. 6. He's a jerk. 7. He's a bastard. 8. She's a bitch equals she's irritating and unpleasant. No. She's a psycho equals crazy, irrational. 11 9s, 10:58 a.m. Kumamantu 8038-10. She's ASL Tarankan T equals she has S Tarankan X with a lot of people.